us a little bit about yourself and how you got to Jamaica.
Well, actually, I am officially from Lebanon. I end up in Canada, and when I was living in Canada, I faced lots of medical issues, especially skin and eczema, and lots of complication. And then I thought maybe I can go somewhere where it's nice and hot, different weather. And I end up in Jamaica, call my community, Muslim community, and I end up in Jamaica.
And so there was a Muslim community here that helped you.
Yes, of course. That's they were very helpful. They were very helpful.
5 cultural shocks I suffered when I moved to Jamaica from Cuba. Hi, my name is Flor. I am Cuban and I live in Jamaica for 21 years now. And up to this day, me not stop for shock over them 5 cultural things here.
Yeah, my people, 10 people arrived by boat from Cuba in a St. James. Look on a little piece of boat, people. To show you how life hard. The people they know no light in their country, hurricane mash up their country. And then see Jamaica as the paradise. Asians see we as the paradise because they never come up on board. I just Jamaican alone don't see us as paradise. With the runway, I got other country when we can turn up and make the country a better place. See America Trump win and go and send back everybody at the yard when I feel there. See, we need to adapt. We need to send back everybody at the yard when I feel there. See, the China then come and then they reach out faster than we because we can unite. You get to me, I say Jamaica paradise. Leave a like or comment on the video if you agree with me.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Over the past few months, there has been something really interesting happening. People from all around the world are flocking to one small but powerful island in the Caribbean, Jamaica. We are talking about people from Arab nations, China, Indian, African, and of course, Europe and North America, all making their way to this tropical paradise. But that raises a big question. What is it about Jamaica that makes so many people leave their countries, their culture, and even their comfort zone just to live there? Is it the music, the lifestyle, the people, the freedom? Well, today we are going to explore all of that and more. So stay with me as we dive into the unique reasons why Jamaica is becoming a global magnet for migration, culture, and experience. Let's get into it.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got to Jamaica.
Well, actually, I am officially from Lebanon. I end up in Canada, and when I was living in Canada, I faced lots of medical issues, especially skin and eczema, and lots of complication. And then I thought maybe I can go somewhere where it's nice and hot, different weather. And I end up in Jamaica, call my community, Muslim community, and I end up in Jamaica.
And so there was a Muslim community here that helped you.
Yes, of course. That's they were very helpful. They were very helpful. And also when I came here, it's just like all my condition disappeared and I felt normal and healthy and everything was like
Because of the sun.
100%. It's the weather, the sun, the earth, the food, the air, everything's in Jamaica helped me.
Is there anything you'd like people to know about the Muslim community here in Jamaica?
We can establish a better community here because they need really help and make them a better place for Muslims to be here.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about wearing the hijab?
Oh, I love my hijab. I love my hijab. I'm so proud of my hijab. I I consider myself lucky to have hijab and being in Jamaica because I feel I'm so respectful from many people and I walk here so safe, so nicely, and people respect me so nicely.
How do people respond when they see you?
Number one, they think I am a nun, which fine, and also because I dress like Mary. And when they ask me why you dress like this, I say I dress like Mary. And they surprised that I believe in Mary, which we love Mary, we respect her, and even Jesus. They were so surprised, so in shock. There are a lack of information about Islam, what we know, what we love, what we worship, and there's lots of information about Mary and Jesus, and that's why I'm happy to walk on the road with my hijab and talk about it.
And is there any challenges that you faced in your life, not just in Jamaica, but while wearing the hijab?
Personally, no, not really, not really, not really. But my daughter did. My daughter did face lots of challenge, lots of them. And but we're working on it. We're working on it, and we try to to inform people that this is not the Islam what they hear on media. They have to search for real Islam, and when they found it, they know what Islam is. It's about love, unity, care, share, and spread peace. And that's what I like to do here. And I love my life here.
Nice,
Yeah,
beautiful.
thank
Anything
you.
else you want anybody to know about you?
Me, I'm a story myself, and I do what I can do for spreading peace and goodness around, and that's what I like to do, and that's my journey. Yeah, and I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That's perfect. That was great.
5 cultural shocks I suffer when I moved to Jamaica from Cuba. Hi, my name is Flor. I am Cuban and I live in Jamaica for 21 years now. And up to this day, me not stop fish shock over them 5 cultural things here. Number one, food for breakfast. Me say, come morning time, me could not believe me eye. See where I come from, Cuba. Breakfast time is barely a little sip of coffee if you're lucky. If you are a little bit more privileged, you may have some cow's milk and maybe a little bread. Member says 21 years since me left. But this is what me remember about the Cuba I left behind. You see, when you reach a Jamaica now, me say boiled dumpling, me say liver, me say kidney, me say ackee and saltfish with dumpling and food, me say rice and peas and all that dinner and morning time. Up to this day, me not exaggerate, me not tell no lie. Me can't get over the fact that Jamaicans have a whole meal for breakfast. Number two, manners and respect. Me don't know what was it about the Cuba me left behind, but we never did practice manners and respect. My grandmother always did tell me that manners and respect in Cuba died in 1959. You see, if you buck up on somebody, you just buck up on somebody and move. You say if it's morning time, you just wake up and move. You say if it's evening time, you just walk through and move. But you see in a Jamaica now, in a Jamaica, you better practice your manners and respect. You have to say good morning. You have to say good evening. You have to say good night. If it's a night time and you know I go asleep, you still have to say good night. If you buck up on somebody, you have to say sorry. You have to say sorry. You have to say sorry. You better say sorry. Boy, me wish Cuba will take up back manners and respect. Number three, eating out. You see the Cuba I left behind, going to restaurant? That was not in my vocabulary. The liquor restaurant that did exist were owned by the government, and let me tell you, you don't want to name that food there. Eating out for my family was almost like a taboo because we were so afraid that we will get sick. So every time we will travel to another province for health reasons, for whatever reason it will be, we carry our own food, we carry our own liquor bottle with juice and them thing there fi eat, and you will not eat out because you don't know where them process them food, you don't know what did they in that food, and there was no guarantee that you will find food a road. But you see, Jamaica now, you just go a restaurant. You don't need no special occasion. Restaurant just dead there. You have fast food restaurant, you have regular restaurant, you have cook shop, you have people that sell a roadside pan chicken and them thing there. A different culture this. Number four, helper. I mean, no say everybody in Jamaica don't have no helper.
Wagwan peeps. So, what do the late Jamaican Prime Minister Edward Seago British author and socialite Lady Colin Campbell, and former Miss Jamaica as well as Member of Parliament Lisa Hanna have in common. It would be that all three descend from persons who fled the Levant and came to the island of Jamaica fleeing religious persecution in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Although known as Syrians in their native Jamaica, their ancestors were originally from places such as Palestine, Lebanon, and Syria. Unlike the Chinese and the Indians who preceded them, the Syrians who found themselves on the island of Jamaica found themselves there as religious refugees and not indentured laborers. Many of whom were Christians, specifically members of the Greek Orthodox Church, and were fleeing the expansion of the Ottoman Empire, and upon arriving to Jamaica, quickly had to adopt Catholicism or the Anglican Church, finding no Greek Orthodox Church on the island. As I said, while in Jamaica they are known as Syrians, they do have their roots in Palestine, Syria, and Lebanon. Reasons being because as time goes on, borders change. They brought with them names such as Issa, Mahfoud, Azan, Hassad, and many others. As time marches on, Syrian Jamaicans continue to leave an indelible footprint on the island. Aside from Syrian bread, which is their contribution culinary-wise, the one and only Abraham Elias Issa, grandson of a Palestinian man from Bethlehem, is known as the founding father of Jamaican tourism.
These are the 5 biggest cultural shocks I suffered as a Cuban moving to Jamaica. If you're new here, hi, my name is Flor. I am Cuban and I've been living in Jamaica for 21 years. And we still remember them 5 shockers here like it's today. Number 1, throwing the toilet paper in the toilet. Cuba is a very different place right now, but back in my days, you couldn't do that. First of all, we didn't even add toilet paper. We did use newspaper, and then you have the little basket beside the toilet, and then you would have put the paper in there. So me did put the toilet paper in the basket, and my mother-in-law had by mistake couple times. Number 2, meat. When I went to Jamaica, I went to live with my mother-in-law, and she did have a helper. So the helper would have cook. And the first time I see the helper cooking, I swear, say, they might keep a welcome party for me. And I was like, oh my God, it looked like I missed the notice that they're keeping a welcome party. And then when dinner time come, miss everybody, I share them plate. And I'm like, no party, no, I keep again. And I asked my husband, and I say, you know, I keep party or something. He said, no, why you are asking? I said, but me I see a pot full of meat in the stove. Like, what is that? And he said, no, that is how we cook here. I'm like, excuse me? You see, in my Cuba, the one that I was coming from, we cook a little tiny piece of meat and it's counted per person. Let's use an example of a chicken very quick. My family will slaughter a chicken at home. We take part of the chicken to make soup. That will be the 2 foot, the neck, and the intestines. The soup will be 1 meal. Another meal will be the leg and thigh them. And another meal will be the breast and the chicken back. 3 meals, 3 different meals out of 1 chicken. Me never adjust to them abundance them there. I was shocked. Number 3, it was the lack of public display of love. You see, in Cuba, people are kiss, people are hug, people are make out, people are fill up one another in a public. People sometimes even in a public. And most time I did have to find myself holding back when I was in public with my husband. And every time, like if I kissed him or anything, I just felt like everybody was like, what are you doing? Get a room. You know, it was very uncomfortable. And 21 years later, after practicing that, I have found after visiting Colombia and Brazil, which are places where people do that just like in Cuba, I feel like, boy, me really miss out in hug and kisses. Number 4, Jamaicans bathe a morning time. In Cuba, nobody no do that. I am not saying it's because we are nasty people, but because we don't really have the resources, we don't have the water, we don't have soap, we bathe 2 times for the day. So in a Cuba, it's normal for a man to wake up a morning time, wash his face, and a woman wake up a morning time and she wash her face and she wash her and go about them business. Number 5, and this was one of the biggest adjustments I had to make. It was wearing a brassiere and just changing my general way of dressing. Jamaicans' way of dressing, Jamaicans' style is impeccable.
I have been to many different countries and I have never seen anybody who dresses as well as a Jamaican does. And I am so glad and thankful that I adopted that type of that part of the culture, because my IG name is Rokuwana that style thanks to Jamaica. I literally went to Jamaica without a brassiere. I never did wear one to begin with. One of the first type of shopping that my mother-in-law took me to was to buy underwear. She's like, do you want to go shopping? I said, I couldn't even say yes. And she's like, let's.
Greetings, me people. Greetings. Blessed love and respect. Me day Winifred Beach, and me just want to tell you, say, the reason me speak patois, or Jamaican, as me call it now, me not call it patois again because it's a language. We call it Jamaican. Me speak it out of respect for the people them. Right? This other language of Jamaica, and we have enough respect for the people them. And me husband asked me to speak Jamaican from now on, and say, you know, you live here 6 years, it's time for you to speak Jamaican. So out of respect, me I learn the language and I practice, and you know, me not know everything, but me I learn. And this morning in the grocery store, the cashier was laughing, young girl, laugh at my patois, and me just make a joke and say, boy, it must sound funny to hear the Canadian accent. I speak Jamaican. And me just make a joke out of it. And she said, oh, please stop speaking patois. I say, why? And she said, because it make me laugh so much and I feel embarrassed. I said, it's okay. You can laugh. I'm in a business. Me not stop chat. Anyway. Oh, anyway. I guess that's not Jamaican to say anyway. Alright, so the water cool. A Christmas weather this, them say, right? But enough wind and anyway, we're blessed to be here, to go swim in Winifred Beach, sea water. All right, respect everybody.
Jamaica is hosting people from everywhere right now. Arabs, Chinese, European, Africans, all moving to this tiny Caribbean island, and you might ask why. From my perspective, Jamaica is one of the most popular countries in the world, not because it's big in size, but because it's huge in spirit. It has an energy, a vibe, a culture, power that attracts people across every continent. But let me speak especially about my people, Africans. We are seeing more and more Africans influencer traveling, even business people going to Jamaica. Some go for vacation, but many want to live there, to settle, to connect, and the question is, what's so unique about Jamaica that Africans and people of all races are flocking there? Let me break it down in 3 phases. The bond between Jamaica and Africa. This bond isn't a new, it's ancestral. Jamaica has always seen itself as part of Africa, spiritually and culturally. You can see it in the language, the food, the values, and most importantly, the music. Growing up, one of the biggest influence of my consciousness was reggae music. Reggae is not just music, it's education, it's history, it's resistance, it speak truth, it fight oppression, it uplift the soul. This gene of music help awaken political consciousness all over the African continent. Reggae liberate minds, and I am not just saying that. Let's look at the fact. Phase 2, reggae impact on Africa liberation. Think about South Africa during the apartheid years. Do you know how many people found hope through reggae? Let me mention a name like Dube. He wasn't a Jamaica, he was a South Africa, but reggae raised him, and through reggae, he raised millions. Go back and listen to what he was singing in 1989, 1991. These were freedom songs. He was exposing the system, talking about land theft, colonialism, policy brutality, and spiritual injustice. And who is inspired him? The Jamaica movement. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Burning Spear, the message of Marcus Garvey, who by the way was Jamaican, was spreading like wildfire. Reggae created a bridge between the Caribbean and Africa, that the spiritual connection. Let's go and see, guys, phase 2. Phase number 3, Jamaica today, a culture home for many. Now, today, people are moving to Jamaica not just because of the music, but because of what it represents. Black empowerment, spiritual freedom, cultural pride, a sense of belonging. People are tired of being in a place where they feel invisible, disrespected, or racially targeted. Jamaica offers a different theme, one where you can be black, proud, and free at the same time. Even Arabs and Asians are seeing the potential, not just for lifestyle but for business and connection. But for us as Africans, the connection is deeper. It's not just tourism, it's reunion. We are going back to the place that held us together when everything else was falling apart. So next time you hear some ask why Jamaica, remember this: it's more than island, it's a symbol, it's a movement, and maybe it's home. So guys, I hope you have listened and you have seen the reasons to why majority of people they're moving out of their country to go to Jamaica. And also, guys, you can also add on the comment section. You can tell me some of the reasons to why also majority of these other races they're going to Jamaica. The reasons that I have left also, you can just put them on the comment section and we discuss. And also, I'm so happy to see how people they are embracing and how they love Jamaica. We have seen right now majority of so many people, even the Arabs you have seen they're going to Jamaica. The other time I checked, I saw the Japanese, they were copying Jamaican culture. You can imagine, from the all people, the Japanese, they are copying Jamaican culture, they are copying their dance moves. So for me, what I can tell you that Jamaica is that a tiny country which it is being loved by so many people in the world, and that's why Jamaicans it is where it is today. It is because these people they know to market their country. These people they know to make people love their country. And also, what I really love about also Jamaica is these people they always carry their country at the back. Whenever you are going and you see Jamaicans, they will always talk about their country. It is not like other people from other country. They don't want to talk about their country. They don't want to promote their country. I don't know why they don't want to promote or to talk about their country. But for Jamaicans, whenever they are in the United States, in Canada, in Europe, in Africa, they will always talk about their country. And for me, what I really love about Jamaica is how these people, they love so much their country to a point whereby you cannot just go, they cannot just go to any other country and stop talking about their country. So because of that, also it has helped them to market their country. And also people love Jamaicans. Whenever you can see Jamaicans, they always these people they always survive. These people they are welcoming people. These people they know how to talk with people, and that's why majority of people they love them. And also we have seen from the culture, Jamaica, they have diverse culture, because Jamaica, it is a mixed race country. When you go and see their motto, it is out of many one people. So this is to tell you that Jamaica, it has different races. We have Chinese Jamaica, we have Indian Jamaica, we have white Jamaica, and also we have black people. So you can see, because of how they are mixed, it is a mixed race country. Also, so many people, they love to go and experience different culture. So Jamaica, it has a unique culture, a mixed race culture, which so many people, they want to go and learn and see their mixed race culture. So kindly guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Let's talk more in the comment section. See you. I'll be back with more comment.